Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to list 5 Marvel props that are worth a lot. Let's get right into it. Reading comic books is built around the idea of building a collection. In addition to comic books, comic book enthusiasts are known to be collectors of a variety of other items. Props from movies and television shows are always a fun addition to any collection. Not only are their designs appealing to the eye, but many of them have a cool and practical use. With a focus on the action, science fiction and fantasy, many of Marvel Studios' films feature incredible props and artifacts created just for them. Unfortunately, most of the core MCU films have yet to release props for public sale, which is understandable given the franchise's enormous success and contributions to film. There are, however, many other Marvel characters, both in film and television, whose catalogues of treasures may be searched online and even purchased to add to your own collection, but they are not cheap. Let's list them out. Azazel's sword. Azazel's dagger from X-Men First Class is a neat weapon that originates from a bit more obscure Marvel character. Azazel is a deadly and ruthless idealist who was loyal to Sebastian Shaw and adopted his ideas owing to their shared conviction in mutant supremacy. Azazel, like his boss, was a vicious and callous mutant who would murder everyone who stood in the path of the Hellfire Club. He wiped out several humans and subsequently strangled Banshee, which he seemed to enjoy silently. While he was deafeningly quiet and unresponsive to insults, he was able to read people's cues and know when to lock hands and teleport in a split second, demonstrating his ability to collaborate with his team. This wicked teleporter and father of Nightcrawler may not be the most well-known X-Men character, but his distinctive blade is a formidable and pricey movie prop, costing $3,219 in total. Agent Hill's stunt Glock. Agent Hill is Nick Fury's second-in-command at S.H.I.E.L.D., thus she'll almost certainly be expected to hold her own in combat. Hill joined Stark Industries in the aftermath of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s demise to protect herself from prosecution. During the war on Hydra, Natasha maintained contact with Phil Coulson and S.H.I.E.L.D., functioning as a liaison between the organization and the Avengers. During the Battle of Sokovia, Hill temporarily rejoined Fury as his second-in-command on the helicarrier number 64 to assist in the destruction of the murderous artificial intelligence, Ultron. Later, she moved to the Avengers compound to help them. Tony Stark fired Hill from Stark Industries after the Avengers Civil War. When Thanos finished the Infinity Gauntlet in 2018, he killed Hill and Fury, as well as half of the universe. Hill was resurrected 5 years later by Bruce Banner using the Infinity Stones and was present at Tony Stark's funeral. Hill's signature weapon is her Glock pistol, which she uses during much of the Avengers, and which you can get for $1,995. T'Chaka's ring. Wakandan royal rings are unique silver, lacquer, and vibranium rings worn by members of the Wakandan royal family. Prince N'Jobu wore his royal ring while undercover in the United States of America. After N'Jobu was killed by T'Chaka, to save Zuri, his son N'Jadaka discovered his father's ring on his body and wore it around his neck for the rest of his life. T'Challa mournfully claimed the ring worn by King T'Chaka at the United Nations Convention in Vienna following his death in an explosion engineered by Helmut Zemo as he assumed the title as King of Wakanda. During the rescue of Ulysses Klaue from the CIA's South Korean black site, N'Jadaka, who later went by the name Eric Stevens, wore his father's ring. T'Challa pursued him and discovered the ring on his finger. T'Challa wanted answers from Zuri about this when he returned to Wakanda, so he told him about N'Jobu's narrative. It's only natural for a king to wear such beautiful jewelry, and now this well-designed ring, which is part of Marvel's Masterworks line, is another prop replica that you can buy for $1,450. Cyclops visor. The visor of Scott Summers' Cyclops has to be one of the most iconic images of the X-Men. With the help of Ruby Quartz, Charles Xavier helped Teenage Mutant Scott Summers deal with the unwieldy optic blast mutant talent. His ocular energy is also weaponized by the visor, which he can adjust the severity of with a dial. The original prototype of the X-Men film visor pays homage to the 1990s comic book outfit design. Today, a replica costs around $2,569. Cap's shield. This is another item in the Marvel's Masterworks series, and while it is not the exact prop from the movies, it is a close replica. Captain America's shield is a vibranium shield that Steve Rogers frequently used. After Thanos destroyed the first shield during the Battle of Earth, Rogers traveled to an alternate universe and obtained a new shield, which he gave to Sam Wilson. Wilson, on the other hand, donated the shield to the Smithsonian Captain America Museum, from where it was confiscated by the United States government and given to John Walker, the second Captain America. Wilson and Bucky Barnes forcibly seized the shield after Walker publicly murdered a man with it, and Wilson eventually elected to utilize it as Captain America. Cap's shield, being one of Marvel's most iconic and easily known things, would be a fantastic addition to any comic book fan's collection. A replica of this costs around $4,100, so just imagine how expensive the real one is. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.